This is Seedance 2.5 running at 1080 resolution on Higgsfield, and I was able to use it to generate a 30 seconds video of my model wearing 7 different t-shirt design styles, all within one prompt. Same character, 7 different t-shirt designs, 30-second video on 1080 resolution. Also, I did generate the same prompt on Seedance 2.5, the standard resolution, to compare the difference, and both results turned great, but the 1080 looks more realistic and sharp than the standard one. Let me show you exactly how I built it, and at the end of the video I'll also show you how to edit any video instead of building it completely from the start whenever needed. So instead of hiring a model or using other AI video generation models to create your UGC video, the Seedance 2.5 running at 1080 is a great option for your marketing materials. And quick heads up before we get into it, because this is time sensitive, Seedance 2.5 at 1080 landed on Higgsfield first before any other platform. New Higgsfield users get 5 free generations after linking a credit card, but only until Tuesday. The link in the description, so hop on it. One more thing, Higgsfield works best on desktop. Everything I'm doing here is on the desktop side, so if you're watching on your phone right now, come back to this on a computer when you're ready to build. First thing, I need a model for my video. Keeping the same character consistent throughout the video is really important, and using him on other ads means this starts to look like a brand. So I generated this model on Higgsfield using the GPT Image 2 model and made him with orange hair and long beard, as this makes him unique and recognizable every time I use the same character. So I saved the model, and now to the fun part, Seedance 2.5. You can find it on the dashboard or through the video tab. And the Seedance 2.5 takes up to 50 references in a single generation. 50. So I'm not feeding it one design and hoping. I'm giving it the model and then all 7 designs in one pass. So simply upload your designs or your images to the prompt and then write the prompt. So my prompt is describing the actions needed, and it's important to write a very specific prompt. I asked it to have the same person wearing each of these designs in sequence, one continuous take, camera slowly circling, natural movement between changes, and here the 180p. Make sure you switch this and make sure that you are having it on 30 seconds to get the maximum length. So this is the final result. Perfect video, very realistic, all 7 designs visible. The character is consistent throughout the video, so I definitely like the result. I even generated another one in a landscape format just to see how it looks, and it also looks perfect.
Which one is your favorite?
Now, I did generate this prompt again using the standard Seedance 2.5 at 720 just to see how it looks compared to the 1080. And to be honest, both look perfect. Both have the same character, same 7 designs, same prompt. But what I feel here is the 1080 looks vivid with slight better in terms of clarity and reality. So if you're posting a story and it's gone in 24 hours. The 720 is fine. If you're putting money behind it, like a paid ad, a product page, anything a customer is going to look at twice, the difference is worth it. I would definitely suggest going with the 1080 resolution. Okay, the last thing here is something that is very useful if you are editing videos. Let's say the video is done and then something changes, the client wants something, or you decide to do some changes. You can do this by using the edit video feature in the Seedance 2.5. So here I'm uploading the standard video and I wanted to add a baseball cap or a baseball hat to the main character while keeping everything else as is. So everything else stays the same model, the same 7 designs, which is very important in our case here. And I'm outputting this at a 1080. So the original video is standard, but the edited one is at 1080. And look at the result. Same video, exactly the same character, exactly the same movements, nothing changed between the original and the edited video, but this time you can definitely you can definitely see the hat added in a very realistic way without running the whole thing again.
Great to choose.
So if you're selling print on demand and you've been stuck on flat mockups, this is the shortest path I've found to video that looks like it cost money. And if you're just generating images and not selling anything yet, this probably isn't your next step. Sort the designs first. So that's the whole workflow. Build a reusable model, load your collections as references, generate at 1080p, and edit instead of regenerating when something changes. The link in the first line of the description. Remember to do it on desktop, so go and try it yourself. And again, using AI video generations to promote your print-on-demand designs definitely makes a difference compared to the static ones. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.